Hello everyone. Where am I, do you ask? Not our normal Airbnb in Canggu, Bali, but this is Uluwatu Bali, an area south of the airport, south of Canggu, towards the southern sort of peninsula, I don't know the name for it, in Bali that's the edge of the island. So what Uluwatu is really famous for is its cliffs, its beautiful beaches and blue water, white sand, and just hopefully being a little bit more laid back and less developed than Canggu. We'll see. Although Canggu, known for being more of a sleeper beach town, but definitely not the case anymore. We're seeing a really cool sort of little, has like a cabin feel, but like a Balinese Hindu cabin right here. We have an individual unit that I'll show you a little bit. Some beautiful lush greenery that you can always expect to see in Southeast Asia and Bali. So we're just gonna hang out here for one night just so we can get a really nice sunset, hopefully catch the Fire Dance Festival, which is a really popular cultural thing to observe here in Uluwatu, Bali. So it's a small, cozy little Airbnb here in Uluwatu. Like I said, has that log cabin vibe, a nice sizable bed, nice little bathroom area over there, and the beautiful little entryway I just showed you. And this is the bathroom slash maybe office to teach some classes tonight. We have the desk, sink, and the toilet, but at least we get some beautiful natural lighting here in this Airbnb in Uluwatu. Pretty cheap too. I believe it was about $20 to $30 a night. So maybe that's not terrible by Bali standards. I don't know. Is Uluwatu more expensive than Canggu? We'll find out, but let me know in the comments if you already know. Really excited though, because we've liked Canggu a lot, and now we're gonna experience hopefully a different sort of feel and geographically at least, different area of Bali. Anyway, let's get started on our fun little adventure here in Uluwatu. So from our beautiful Airbnb in Uluwatu, we are making our way to get some lunch because we have not eaten all day, and we are stopping at Warung Ganesha 88, which is a local Indonesian style restaurant, and it is very vegan friendly. Here they specialize in a dish called nasi campur, which is kind of like a mixed plate where it's based around rice, and you can choose and point at different things behind a counter to eat. I ate pretty much everything in sight, and it was incredibly delicious, but let's go to the next place. So right now we are going to Sululuban Beach, which is actually right by Uluwatu Beach, and so far it has a really pretty little walk on. You have a little parking area, and then it's supposed to be a little hidden tucked away beach during low tide where you can explore maybe some sea caves and other sort of remote areas just a little bit north of the Uluwatu Temple as well. So today we're making a west day out of Uluwatu. Gonna check it out and hopefully get some good weather, good swimming, and some cool beauty, the beautiful beaches and coastline and cliff. So it was not long while we were walking along this path that we came across many wild monkeys. And at first we were like, wow, that's so cool. But they actually were on the path and did harass us a little bit and try and grab Vanessa's bag, unfortunately. But we made it out A-okay and were able to walk a little further down to reach Sululuban Beach. And as you can see, the water and views here are absolutely stunning. So we are here at Sululuban Beach, and there is the main area where it's really pretty, sort of like an open cave sort of feel with the limestone opening up the beautiful blue water. So this beautiful beach nestled in a cave before you is actually named Blue Point Beach, and as you can see, it is so beautiful. The views, the sights are absolutely gorgeous, and located right above it is Single Fin Bali, which is a popular beach club. So if you don't want to be on the sand, you can go here and hang out, but as you also can see, there are a lot of people here hanging out and surfing and swimming. So I'm actually going to take you to another area right nearby, which is more remote and even more beautiful to escape the crowds. But there's actually a bit of a secret beach right behind us. And as long as the tide is somewhat manageable, you can kind of go into these rocks and explore this really beautiful tucked away beach. But you have to choose right because it's a little bit narrow and the water will come in. Maybe we can go in and get a peek for you guys. To be seen. To reach the secret beach, you have to crawl through this tiny hole in the rocks with the waves rushing in. It's a little bit scary. It definitely feels like an adventure, and it is so worth it to reach truly heaven on earth. So as you guys can tell, this beach is breathtakingly beautiful. This beach is breathtakingly beautiful. I'm sweating my ass off though. It is a hot day. These massive limestone cliffs reminds me of something from like San Diego or Capri, and the beautiful blue tropical water reminds me of somewhere like Tulum or Hawaii. But of course it's Bali, so it's a tropical paradise in of itself. Really cool that you can crawl through that cave to get to the secret beach. And the other one's really cool too, but this one's a lot more spacious, a lot more room, and not as hype, besides me yelling And there's more people here because we're later in the day, which is to be expected. Probably a really cool place to come during sunset too. I think it'd be really freaking cool. If the tide isn't too crazy, that is. Water's warm too, just a little bit rocky, so be careful. A lot of surfers as well, so good surfing beach in Uluwatu.
You can see all the sand on my feet.
Our next stop in Uluwatu is the famous Uluwatu Temple. To enter this temple, you need to wear a sarong, which covers your knees and does not expose that part of your body, but is so worth it to enter the beautiful temple grounds and walk eventually to the coast. You'll see lots of signs telling you some different viewpoints and areas that everyone will enjoy, because if there's one thing you have to experience in Uluwatu, it is the views from these gorgeous cliffs. And what also makes the Uluwatu Temple special is the temple itself is located on top, overlooking the ocean below you. How incredible. Hi everybody, so we're at Uluwatu Temple, a really beautiful seaside temple on these cliffs here in Uluwatu, as the name implies. And the temple's really pretty, great views, really nice buildings. Lots of monkeys that are mischievous, of course. So although the monkeys are cute and definitely fun to watch and see at the temple, they are so incredibly bad. They will find anything they can get their hands on, and some things might even be valuable, such as these poor lady's glasses this monkey is chewing on.
How do I make it look like I'm like, and then I just disappear?
Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna hopefully see if we can make it for, or not that. How do you do praying? Fingers crossed. For the fire dance, or Kewak, I think it's called, here in Uluwatu. Should be a really cool cultural experience and a fun show during the sunset hours, for the magic hours here in Uluwatu, Bali, anywhere that's coastal. So let's go get in line. Hopefully we can get a seat. If not, hey, we can just enjoy a sunset here and then go from there. But before we catch the culturally significant Kecak dance, it is time to get an unforgettable sunset here at Uluwatu Temple. Hi everybody, so we're here at the Uluwatu Temple still, and here we're going to see, Savannah's legs around embarrassingly, the fire dance, the Keluak dance. No, not Keluak, that's the coffee. Whatever. Indonesian will be in this video. Enjoy! We made it. Just have to dip out a little bit early, but that's okay. We'll still be here for as much as we can experience. Yeah. Sadly, we would be leaving Uluwatu soon, but we still had one more opportunity to squeeze in a meal and a place, which is going to be 3 Steps Coffee. It's actually located right next to the Uluwatu Temple, and here they have some delicious juices and smoothies, and interestingly enough, they actually have a vegan omelet where they don't use eggs, they use chickpea flour. There we go. And it's pretty good and tasty, but that's all for this place. Alright everybody, so that was Uluwatu. Right now I'm back in my Airbnb, as you might know, in Canggu. It's a nice pool area. And we got a nice little juice at this place called Hey Juice right across the street. But anyways, I'm on a tangent again. We loved Uluwatu, it was really great. Wish we could have spent more time there. Glad we did the overnight though to see the sunset, the fire dance festival, and have a really unique beach experience. There's more beaches, more cliff views, more restaurants, more beach clubs, cafes, etc. to visit in Uluwatu. So I definitely think you can do more than a day. Probably would do about 3 or 4 days if I could do it again, but it's okay. Really enjoyed our time there, and check out more of my Bali content to see us exploring this beautiful island and all of the different things you can do here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.